boy's name is Mark. Suffering from brain cancer has made this boy feel inferior and withdrawn. To encourage him to communicate more with others, his parents asked him to attend a gathering organized by an anti-cancer initiative. At the gathering, the boy met a girl named Ellie. On the way home, his mother warmly offered to give the girl a ride. The bickering between the two in the car left the boy, who lost the argument, feeling depressed. That night, the boy found the girl's Weibo through the patient group. Clicking in, he discovered that the girl was live streaming, which sparked his interest in her. The next day, at a master's sharing session, Mark listened to the master's spiritual cliches with disdain. He couldn't help but go on stage to expose the master's lies, and the sharing session ended unhappily. That night, the girl called, apologizing for her behavior during the day, and planned to treat the boy to a meal. After dinner, she took Mark to her secret base and told him about her past. The boy, Mark, also opened up to the girl. He had always hoped to travel, but because of his illness, he couldn't go anywhere. Later, the girl helped the boy create a plan to travel around the world within the city. They turned the vegetable market into a South African beach, the ice house into the cold Antarctic, the garage into a Dead Sea resort, and even the Sahara Desert in Africa. They even left the Earth and arrived on Mars. The boy was completely fooled, and at this moment, Mark felt that he could also grow old slowly like a normal person. One day, while having breakfast with the girl, Mark suddenly noticed that the photos on the shop wall were exactly the same as the scenes in his dreams. He excitedly shared this with the girl, but suddenly he felt dizzy and fainted. When he woke up, Mark went to the hospital for an examination. The test results pulled him back to reality, making Mark, who had been full of hope for the future, become silent and withdrawn again. Even when the girl Ellie came to see him, he treated her coldly. That night, he found that Ellie had actually deleted his WeChat. Afraid of losing the girl, Mark regretted it, so he braved the heavy rain to find the girl and confessed his love to her. And the girl, like a kindergarten teacher, drew a little red flower on his hand. On this day, Ellie called Mark, saying she had found the place in the boy's dream, so the two raised money to go to that dreamland. Mark also found a way to make money by testing drugs, but was discovered by his parents. They had a big quarrel, and finally, on the hospital's advice, Mark and his companion boarded the train to find the place in the dream. On the train, as Ellie's eyes wandered for a moment, the girl fainted to the ground. In the ward, the girl asked Mark not to come to see her anymore because she needed to shave her head for chemotherapy, and she didn't want the boy to see her in such an embarrassing state. Ellie's refusal to meet left Mark at a loss. After being enlightened by the leader of the patient group, Mark made up his mind to stay with the girl no matter what. So he also shaved his head to accompany Ellie and stayed with her every day. In the end, Ellie still passed away. A year later, Mark came to the sea in his dream alone. In a trance, he seemed to see another world where he was free from illness, walking hand in hand through a happy and fulfilling life.